Hey, what's up, everybody? This is OC. Just giving you a quick update on what's going on with the shooting here in Orlando. I do live here in Orlando, and we've taken the toll to go out and try and put together as much stuff as we can for you about what's actually going on down here on the ground. I know that the media you can't really trust too much of, so we put our own thing together to show you guys what's really going on. Right now, I just want to get to it. I have footage of the shooting itself inside the club when it first started, and then it was shortly cut off, the taping, obviously to try and call 911 or something, or loved ones or whatever. But I do have footage, and I want to show that for you now, as well as the montage at the end. But here is that footage now. Please share, like, and subscribe to the channel. Share the video everywhere you can. The world needs to know. So there you go. That's the very short footage that there is from inside the club. And here's the other parts from the media, so you can keep up on what's truly going on. Here you go.
To help first.
He said he was going to die and he loved me. That's the last thing I heard. It's terrible. He's my only child.
My son, he got shot 3 times.
We're dealing with something that we never imagined and is unimaginable. Since the last update, we have gotten better access to the building. We have cleared the building, and it is with great sadness that I share we have not 20 but 50 casualties. In addition to the shooter, there are another 53 that are hospitalized.
Bang, bang, bang. That was part of a song. Maybe Ying Yang Twins, you know, it sounds like something they'd come out with. And then when you turn around, the person next to you is like screaming, there's blood splattering. I didn't know if it was mine or somebody else's, but when I got out, I realized it wasn't mine. It was somebody else's. The person I was with was shot in the back. I had to take my bandana off and tie it up, put it in the bullet hole that was in his back so that he wasn't bleeding, because he was bleeding so bad his whole pant leg was red, and it was so soaked. It was just, my hands were just covered, and I didn't know what to do but just stand there and tell him to be strong. There was somebody else who was on dispatch who had already called 911, was helping, and so I was helping him try to make sure he was okay, holding his hand, telling him he's gonna be okay, it's gonna be okay.
This is actually real life. So everybody literally dropped to the floor, and we were trying to look for an exit. There was only a main exit, but the main exit is right next to the entrance where the shooter was actually shooting. So in a moment of desperation, we're all crawling on the floor trying to find a place to exit. And I look to my right, and I see that a lot of people are going through some curtains. So we start digging through the curtains, and we finally see a door, and we try to like actually leave the door.
The suspect's name is Omar Mateen. He lives in Port St. Lucie. He himself is an American citizen. That's not true of other family members of his. And beyond that, right now, the investigation continues.
Mayor Buddy Dyer says 53 more are hospitalized after the early Sunday incident, adding that the shooter is among the dead.
It is with great sadness that I share we have not 20 but 50 casualties. In addition to the shooter, there are another 53 that are hospitalized. Because of the scale of the crime, I've asked the governor to declare a state of emergency.
Authorities are investigating the shooting as an act of terrorism, and police are now looking into whether or not the shooter was a lone wolf.
Unfortunately, we live in a world right now where there are many people that don't value human life.